Hello and welcome to the first episode of the Trainspotters Podcast with me, Joe, and
me, Jobey. Hello, everybody.
Yeah, hello. So, the first question we should probably answer, that I don't know if anybody's going to ask, but we should just answer this ourselves anyway.
Yes.
Why a podcast? So, I have a bit of previous experience now with podcasts. I've been a part of a podcast in the past. And I thought, well, a lot of creators get onto a podcast platform now. Obviously, this will be on YouTube, so I don't know how to put it on Spotify. Yet. It could be on Spotify. So I kind of thought this would be a good idea to kind of have in between videos when we're not out and about, and possibly as the winter comes in and it's cold, and Jobey and I kind of think,
we want something a bit different, basically.
Exactly, and a lot of people that know us for the videos may enjoy this. Some of you may not. There was I think it was 91% on the poll that actually said they wanted this, and 9 of you said no, which is fine because it's a democracy, isn't it? You vote. So, what it'll bring to the channel, it'll bring a new flow of content that we want. We'll discuss ideas for videos without giving too much away.
Like we did this morning, we were planning things.
We've been mad planning for the next 3 months, I think.
Yes.
Almost.
Yes.
Well, I don't think we're not finished yet. I think we've still got a bit more planning to do, but. Yes. We'll talk about our kind of relevant things in the railway world.
How we got into it, why we love it.
Exactly, and I do hope one day that we can have guests on.
Like me, I'm the first one.
You're not. You're the co-host, so So I guess we can kind of interview each other and kind of share into each other's thing. But just for this first episode, we'll kind of just talk about the channel over the past 3 months. So from June to just last month. So we're focusing on kind of the 3 months of the channel, from June to just last month, August. It's now September, and at the time of recording, we now currently stand. I'm going to pull it up actually because, because I can never remember. I think it's 706 subs. We hit 700 subscribers on the 30th of August. Yes, big achievement for me and the team.
Yes,
so thank you to you, Jobey, and Paul, if you're listening, thank you to you, and Helena too.
Everybody.
Yeah, everybody, James as well for his contributions in helping get this channel off the ground in the early days.
We look at you viewers as well.
Exactly, and thank you to all of you because you've made this possible and continue to make this possible, because we do not have, without you guys watching, it does not give us a drive, and a purpose to go out and do it. So,
and we started in our local train station. We never thought we would go out to York, for example, or Sheffield and stuff like that.
Sheffield, we've been to York.
But don't worry, the money that out of our own pockets.
Exactly, yeah. So we are. We try our best and we try and get where we can. Of course, as everything in life, you can't get absolutely everywhere. And there are still places that we want to go to that maybe we won't be able to get to in the time we've got left before the winter, when it gets a bit too cold and it's kind of just go out as and when more than. But there's always next year, and we're both in a position to keep that going. And obviously we've got loads more. Obviously, I won't spoil everything, but. We are going to the Autumn Steam Gala
this year
at the East Lancs again for the 3rd or 4th year running.
Yes.
I go literally. It's right after my birthday, so it's kind of like a birthday present, isn't it? Always.
Yes. I like going because it's sort of a nice, sort of a wind down for me, and until it hits December.
Exactly.
It's back into. Oh no, it's not type season.
Yes, Jobey's a volunteer at a local theatre, and he goes back into the plaza and. as you all know from videos and if you follow us on Instagram, posts I've done, I'm a volunteer at a miniature railway. So our Christmas period is filled with Santa trains and
Father Christmas.
And all that. So, December is kind of like an as and when.
Yes.
But we'll be back. Like I say, we started good this year. January, I went out for a Network Rail 153, and it was freezing, but I went.
I went out in March.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I went out in March.
You kind of weren't with me for the first 2 months, but that didn't matter because I was kind of. No, you were. January, we went to Stockport.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, and it was like that lovely sunny day, and it was like almost in summer. But no, so we have still got a lot more coming. We have, obviously, we won't spoil too much, but we are going to the East Lancs, which there is some news which I quite like to share, which you can because you're a member of this group. So
we've been working very hard, not just the group members of Standard 4, but every part of the East Lancashire maintenance or engineering department, that's the word, yes, have been working very, very, very hard to get we worked very hard to get 97 back into service. We tested it, we've done everything we could on a sort of a time scale we had in mind, and magically and somehow with all the hard work we put in,
she's working.
We've done it, we've done it.
She was in service last weekend, wasn't she?
On a test run, and it passed.
Yeah, she was with Wales.
I know it's set out now, doing some more. And then the idea was to get it. We were actually thinking it would be back into steam next Christmas centres. But somehow
you've managed it.
We've managed it, and we're hoping to be there in the gala.
Well, as a personal favourite loco of mine at the East Lancs, and it is my favourite Standard 4 out of all of them. If there are members of the Standard 4 group that are subscribed to this channel and watch this channel, a big well done to every single one of you. It is not an easy task to get a locomotive back, no matter its size, big, small, whatever, get back from the brink. But you guys have done an exceptional job.
Especially where it was where we couldn't be working in the sheds, spaces you've got with locos next to each other.
And I'll be very happy to see it at the Autumn Steam Gala, which ties in very nicely to kind of my bit of news that is not the Trainspotters related, but is a passionate piece. Number one, Romulus. I will link her page in on Instagram. Romulus is doing very well with efforts of Verona, Martin, and James, who's involved in this channel, and James. Well, we call him James too because there's two Jameses. They've kind of helped Martin get her sister back up and running. Her boiler has returned today yesterday. Yesterday. So efforts are going to.
While making this podcast, by the way.
Yeah, a boiler returned, and hopefully there's going to be, some progress on that. So there'll be another return to steam. Kind of this ties in nicely. Engines we want to see that have returned to steam. Of course, last year I saw Blue Peter. You sadly missed it,
yes,
didn't you?
I did, yes, I was
that was brilliant to see that, because it had just literally come back after however many years in overhaul. Yes. I'd like to see Nunney Castle from LSL, but the problem is it's where it's going to be run, because it's just getting to these places, because sometimes it's not always the cheapest thing to do.
Or we haven't got a tram or train station outside.
Exactly. So we,
like Ecclesbourne and Peak, for example.
Yeah. And also eventually when it comes into traffic, I would like to see Bitton again. Well, not again. I've never seen Bitton, but it's another A4 because I've seen 3 out of the 6, which obviously you've got to go over the pond to see 2 of them. One in Canada and one in America. I know. I'd love to bring them back. But as I say, this.
I'd like to see the steam loco was at Brookside Military Railway, that full size one.
Yeah, you saw it. It's
that Churnet.
Churnet, yeah, we went to Churnet with our model club.
It looks like Barrow Hill Scrapyard, but the way it looks.
Barry Island Scrapyard, yeah. Efforts are made to restore engines. It can take some time. There's still some of the engines out of Barry that haven't been restored yet. And whilst we're talking on Barry Island, Duke of Gloucester.
Well, yes.
Duke of Gloucester, that is making a return. Quite a refreshing kind of shift in the mainline move at the moment, because we've sadly, of course, Leander's gone in for overhaul, and we've had to say, in the past couple of years, we've had to say a goodbye to number 9, Union of South Africa. Very, very sad that engine is no longer working, but, it was the owner's wishes, and we as enthusiasts must respect that. But Duke of Gloucester, literally, I will be very excited to see that on a couple of the Safos tours, or, running all over the country. Like, if that's in a gala lineup at one of the railways, we're definitely going to try and get to it, aren't we?
Yes.
Yeah, so this podcast is kind of the idea of we explore topics not just focused on the Trainspotters. If we've got any knowledge on groups and things, and like we can interview people from groups. If we've got a couple of personal contacts, haven't we, of people that are involved with groups. All over the place, really. I've got a few people. One guy's involved with Lakeside Miniature Railway at Eastleigh. The other's in with West Somerset. Not West Somerset. Sorry, East Somerset Railway. So we can interview them, talk about their experiences and that kind of thing. It's just easier to bring you a different kind of content without taking it off topic. So
in a way, and we sort of wanted something in the meantime, as it gets a bit colder. We don't fancy.
Yeah.
As much we love our.
Oh yeah.
As much we love us being Trainspotters.
493 videos of it can tell you how dedicated myself and Jobey and the rest of the team are to this channel and what we want to put in.
But I don't mind me saying this, but we are sort of at the age when we started. We were very young, healthy. But we are getting a bit old now for sort of getting a bit old now.
You make us sound like two decrepit old dinosaurs.
But we are sort of getting a bit old.
Well, we found that out, didn't we? Yes. When we went to York. No, Crewe. Poor old Jobey was worn out by the end of it. So was I, but. We went to York we had our first YouTube collaboration this year with Trainspotter Jake. So shout out to Jake. He's doing amazing things with his channel.
Yes.
He's great guy, but he's got a lot more energy than me and Jobey have by the end of it. And I did say this to him. Jobey and I were a bit like, but then we did have like a 6 o'clock start up and out of here, and. So like I say, we are going to bring you as much as we can, and even in the winter, if there's something worth watching, we will go and capture it. Like last year, we did one last big spot at Stockport and got a Black 5 in it, and that gorgeous sunset photo I got, it was lovely. But it's just
something a bit different. We're trying to
this is kind of something for us to kind of invest in in between the videos, because obviously, like I say, we can't predict the weather, can we?
No, and it does take a lot of time of planning.
Yeah.
There's getting there.
Yeah.
There's
like obviously
the editing part of Joe's an amazing job.
So thank you. I mean,
all that stuff takes plan. You don't really see behind the scenes.
No.
Sort of a little gap to fill in into it, sort of.
Yeah, the editing part of the videos, obviously, it's gotten better and better since. Of course, up until I think a couple of years ago, I don't know how recently. YouTube itself is evidence for this. I was using iMovie, and whilst iMovie is good and very simple to use, I think as the channel's kind of changed and the photography's gotten better and kind of like we've gone through, like myself as like the lead, I've gone through so many so many things of like, oh, how can we improve this? And obviously, of course, Jobey and I have these discussions, don't we?
Yes.
Like off behind the scenes, like when we're doing the planning.
Half our tech mission is literally us planning on how to meet
right,
what we're doing.
Where do we go? What do we do?
What day are you free, James?
What day are you free? What, you know?
It's literally like that.
Like, well, Jobey wanted to go out on Monday, but unfortunately I was tied up, so I couldn't. So we're going out tomorrow as of. But yeah, we will try our best to bring you as much as we can going into the winter. Of course, I will still be going out, I think, in December.
Yes.
But it won't be like big grandiose.
But whose birthday is it in December? Yeah.
Well, whose birthday is it before yours? Yes,
yours.
I'm coming up to my 22nd in the next month, and then in December we've got Jobey's birthday.
Yes.
Big 2-0.
Oh God, I'm getting old.
Yeah, he's joining the 20 brigade. So
no, just the 2-0 Jones.
You know, we're bringing you as much as we can. Of course, it's helped having Paul. I'm going to give him a shout out whilst we're talking, because Paul will focus namely on Romley and Woodley, and he has been over to Hazel Grove, like when all the line was shut up at New Mills. Of course, there's nothing really through this week. We don't know what's going on with the freight, but there's nothing listed till like later in the week. So Paul, you know, will focus on Romley when Jobey and I like go away to these other places. So it means there's a constant build up.
Going away.
Romley.
Where am I going?
You're going to Spain. Yeah,
first time.
He's leaving me for 4 nights, but
I know.
Oh well.
The room was thinking, 4 nights in Spain? That's mad, that is.
I know, we can cry. But, no. So, we're kind of working around that, aren't we? We're working around that. Like I say, sometimes circumstances come in, like Saturday's video, for example. Jobey, you did have an incident at work. He's fine. Yes. You know, he's fine. He's here. He's in one piece, but
somehow.
Yeah, he had to cancel on me. So yeah, I did say in the intro of that video, due to unfortunate circumstances, Jobey cannot be with us tonight. But he's fine.
Yes.
He's here now.
Better, much better.
Yeah, and you're not as banged up as you was.
No. Just look where you're going, viewers. That's all I want to say.
We did. Yeah, we did just on the way back film something for the next Romley compilation, number 20. I cannot believe that, like, this is kind of an open collaboration for everyone to jump in. So it's namely been me and Paul, but Helena, again, a shout out to her. She's like an honorary member of the channel, you know. Yes. Not having any active railway interest, she has helped me massively filming a couple of things. I think she even got her dad to film one piece. A short that has done like 2K. Wow. And I said to her, oh yeah, tell your dad he's gone viral. And she just started laughing.
Managed to do my dad to do that.
Exactly. So yeah, it's been a big thing, you know, kind of the team has grown since like the first video, and it was just me and of course James, you know, him as a founder. You know, thank you, James, for all your help in that. And, you know, I don't know if I've told him yet. I don't know if he's looked. I'm going to have to tell him that we've hit 700. Yeah, sorry, James, if you're listening to this and you're late. But, so future episodes of this podcast will kind of be talking about, of course, I think we'll interview each other.
Yes.
And talk about sort of like,
why
we love trains and like
how did you get into
and our journey to this point, because this point in 2025, of course, we've celebrated 4 years of the channel, and obviously I know it's not like the big everybody celebrates the big 5 year, but I thought you know, small anniversaries, 4 years isn't bad. As of course, and we'll kind of get into a bit more of the story of this channel, which I think I did record something for this. You know, there may be a documentary type thing that comes out for the 10 years, but again, I don't hold my breath on that because we've got to have the time to film it, and because we do all our own production, you know, there's not a massive production team of like 7 or 8 people. It's literally just me, Jobey, Paul, Helena, James has chucked a few bits in, and he of course runs the TikTok under the Trainspotters name. So, yeah. So as I say, if you're interested in seeing James's side of things, follow the TikTok. If you want to see the photographs, follow us on Instagram at Trainspotters_A1, where I post all the photos taken on my phone and my camera by myself, and Jobey's taken quite a few on my camera.
Getting better.
Yeah,
much better.
You've had kind of the self-practice, haven't you? Because, well, you've had my teaching as well, which has kind of helped you because... Yeah, and Jobey's obviously taken a very good active role. Like, it's just increased this year. He started doing the intros and outros.
It's like one day I was out and I said to him, "Oh, let me have a go."
And I went, "Yeah, go on then," because I thought, why not? You know, we are an active duo. You know, you hear it behind the scenes, you hear it in the commentary, you hear it over the camera. We'll be laughing at something, and of course, as we go on. Noah, who's appeared in a good few videos now, as he gets older, he will hopefully join us and integrate into it nicely. Too, yeah, but of course he's still young yet, so he's got a long way to go. But no, as I say, we thank you for watching. Like I say, I do to all those other train spotters that follow this channel. I do try and sit down and watch other people's stuff as much as I can. Obviously. In life, you don't always get time. So
you don't always get time.
No, but anybody that watches us is a spotter. Don't worry, a comment will be popping up as much as it can get in. Shout out to Trainspotter Jake. He's doing some good things in the time he's got, and it was wonderful to collaborate with him. He's a very, very funny guy. Very knowledgeable on York as well, because I was a bit out of my depth with some of the service patterns, as was... Yeah, well, you've been to Leeds, but you've not been to York, have you?
Correct.
So...
I've been to Keith as well.
Yeah, Jobey was a bit out of his depth as well, but tying into that then, because we're kind of getting into the... Yeah, I want to try and get to the 30-minute mark. So tying into that then, I want you to kind of talk about York. Because we did put your reactions in the video... But I want to know what you were feeling that day, because obviously...
So...
Yeah.
I was excited, but mostly nervous, because I've never been to York. And great, you got the history about the place and everything was great. But because I've never been to the museum, it was nice to go with somebody like my best mate, Joe.
Yeah.
Or some of your mates who have the same interests.
I mean, I've been there about 4 times now, so...
And the whole time I was in York, I was just thinking, this is what friendships were made for, making these great... And that sounds cheesy or whatever, but I don't really care. It's great to have these people there so you can have the same experiences. But when I went to the museum, I was quiet the whole time I was there.
Was it just in awe?
I was just quiet, and I'm a quiet person, but not like I'm a bit of both. Sometimes very talkable, a bit quiet, but this time I was just quiet as a mouse. To the point where Joe looked at me and was like, "Is he good?"
Yeah, I even had to ask you, didn't I? I was like, "Are you okay?"
Yes, it was that overwhelming, but a nice overwhelming feel.
Yeah, and we are hopefully going to go back. Yes. Yeah, we can. That's one spoiler I'm going to put in. We are going to look at it.
2 now.
Well, yeah, we are going to look. Well, not really, because everybody knows I'm going to do the Ultimate Steak Gala. It's been like a tradition. We are going to look at it for kind of availability. But equally, it just depends, because we need to get to York, and at the minute Huddersfield's closed, so we are going to have to go via Sheffield, which isn't going to be a big headache, really, is it?
No.
But it's going to take time. It's going to take a bit of planning, and obviously we're not, like I say, we're not done planning by any means. Yet. We've got a couple of trips penciled in already. That much I will say.
And the many gigs and concerts.
But Jobey's going to a couple of gigs. That's not many though. It's not 6. Like it's. Yeah, that's not like it's. But they're like there's a nice bit of space between them.
There's still
And then, you know, I mean, December.
There's two in 1 month.
Yeah.
Was and quite. Then,
yeah. Which we can work around that. Obviously, we're working around your holiday.
Yes.
We're working round, you know, everything.
Each other's time.
Yeah, because, you know, that's life, isn't it? Like, a lot of people can relate to this. You know, when you've got your own life and you've got friends, you have to kind of juggle around what they're doing. So obviously sometimes Jobey will be at these flanks, like in that video.
Yes.
I wasn't expecting you to be there. I go up because my family go to Bury Market and bam, he's there. I'm like, oh hello.
Covered in absolutely.
Yeah, he was. You were taking part of goods van, weren't you, or something?
Box van.
Yeah, it was an old goods van. Yeah.
Yeah, box van. Now she started now to rebuild it.
Yeah, with new panels and things. Yeah, because it did look. Yes. I think it's in a couple of videos actually when it was there.
Anyways, yes.
Yeah, so we're kind of just working around each other. We're working around everybody else. You know what I mean? We do hope that to do more with collaborations. I'd quite like to have a couple more people join us for collaborations and things. Same. But obviously, people we know. Obviously, people we run into that have got channels as well. We'll obviously subscribe to them. They'll subscribe to us, and we tell them about what we do. Which kind of 26 minutes. I think that's long enough for this first episode. So, anything you want to add quickly? I mean, you've got 4 minutes. So, if we go up to
just want to say again a massive thank you for this opportunity, Joe.
Oh well, thank you for coming along. I mean, if we hadn't have started that,
and thank you everybody for subscribing to the channel. Yeah, and keeping it
going. Like I said, I do try and reply to as many comments as I possibly can. I mean, even if, like it's like a couple of days after, I kind of go, oh yeah, right, I better reply to this quick. I do try my best to get to everybody. And even if you don't comment, or, if you just watch the video, thanks for watching and all that. And thank you to our, stronger fan base that comment, quite a lot. There's a few people. And to everybody that we've met, because we've met rather a lot of people. Yes. Some YouTubers, some not YouTubers. We met one guy in Sheffield, didn't we? Neil. He was lovely. He actually put a comment on the video. Yeah. So, to fellow spotters that we've met over the years that haven't got a channel, but will actively watch us, or we pass on our info. Thank you very much. Thank you, Jobey, for obviously joining me. We have got 2 minutes left, but I think I've run out of things to talk about. Obviously, this is kind of this is like episode 1, but this is kind of like the pilot episode. So thank you very much for tuning in.
Thank you,
and we hope to make this a bit of a regular thing. So
so
stay tuned for the next episode. So bye bye.
Bye bye.